mothership. I'm the commander, General Lax Zivrak. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today on this fine morning. Let me get hooked up here. Let's get hooked up here and we'll talk. Y'all want to talk? It's been a while since we've had a regular video. But good morning. Welcome. I just wanted to have a quick, let's have a quick custom update. I'm not gonna update you on every custom. Just gonna update you on the customs that are around at the moment. First of all, I believe this is finished. Where's the camera hole? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that is, I think this is 4 colors. This is purple, grape, French lilac, and then the stars and nebula spray is done with 3 different colors. A blossom white, a black, and the lilac again. So, whoa. This is the Micro Galaxy Squadron. Micro Galaxy Squadron. It was the Millennium Falcon. But now it's just a YT-1300 badass freighter with this paint job. So, there you go. If anybody, wants a couple pictures closer or whatever, let me know. An experiment in color. All right. I kind of think I think that's cool, y'all. I think that's cool. Now here is a I used to work for a guy that they called Black Star. Well, they called him the Black Star in the Sky, the Playboy of the Wrangles. Black Star in the Sky. Now I'm still working on a pilot. I have a Playmobil body here, and I have a TIE fighter head, and I have some material to make a neck. But we're thinking he won't be an Imperial. We're going to scratch those emblems off, right? But this was just an orange toy plane. A friend of mine, named Becky, God bless her soul, she's recently passed away from cancer. But before she passed away, she brought me a bunch of toys for my children. And one of those toys was this really cool plane that, my kids banged this plane together and all that kind of stuff. And then they got tired of it. And ever since I looked at this plane, it reminded me of the fellow I used to work for, who I respected. He taught me a lot of shit, man. But anyway, he was called the Playboy of the Wrangles, Black Star in the Sky. And this is his plane. I hope you're still alive, man. I'm sure I would have heard if you died. Because he's pretty famous, I guess. I don't know. He's Alaska famous. People would know if I died, but I'm not famous. But I'm Alaska famous. Or infamous. So anyway, that's Black Star. I'm not real happy with this sticker, but I literally went to every Walmart and looked around and I was like, I need some sort of something. And that's the best I could find. So I'm okay with it. Let's hit a figure or two. This is Blue Harvest Mark's new favorite custom figure. There are obviously many space. You see where I cut a big chunk out of my face shaving right there, you guys. But yeah, this is Blue Harvest Mark's new favorite custom. And God bless him for getting into customs. Hold on, I feel like I'm fucking up this microphone, you guys. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, this is his new favorite custom, Space Ranger. And I would like to we'll talk about that in a different video, but I would like to maybe make a small squad of Space Rangers, right? And like they can be all different kinds of aliens or things, you know what I mean? Like they recruit from everywhere, right? I mean, that would kind of be the point of the intergalactic. I mean, if they're Space Rangers and not the fucking Empire, you know, then there'd be all different kinds of aliens. I don't know. Also, I guess technically you could play this in your diorama as a dead, rotten away Space Ranger. You know, or he's a scary motherfucking skull-faced Space Ranger. Shout out to Gilster and Skybottom Station. Skybottom Station has an awesome Buzz Lightyear custom that has a BB-8 head. The whole dome, all of this has been replaced with a BB-8 head, and it is fucking awesome. And then Gilster, and of course they're telling me you got to learn how to do a better wash. And this is actually the first time I've ever put a wash on a figure. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, because on the camera I feel like it looks much thicker than it is. But I do have a reddish brown on the boots and up to the knees and on the elbows and across the knuckles. And any place where if a Space Ranger was in combat, where you would fall on the moon and shit, right? But then I do have some red around his face and shit. So anyway, this is, I don't have a name for this guy yet, but he is a fucking Space Ranger. Moving on with the figures, I don't know if y'all are aware, right? But Lax Sivrak, he loves human women, and a lot of his offspring don't have wolf feet, right? They retain their mother's foot, because that is evolution, right? Because every animal with a dew claw and all that shit will evolve into, right? I'm just saying, once you evolve into bipedalism, the dew claws and all of those things are not necessary. You know what I mean? But Lax Sivrak had to breed with a human to get the super wolf with a fucking jaunty fucking outfit too, by the way. So this is obviously just a head swap, nothing big there. I'm going to show you two more vehicles, and then we're going to wrap this up. This is not necessarily a vehicle, this is a beast. Now, we all know this is a Ronto. With the leg activated lever. This is called a lever, not a button. Just so people are aware. You know, if you were like, say, a maintenance man, or you worked on a dock or something, you might want to know the difference between a button and a lever. Anyway, so everybody has this Ronto, or had this Ronto, and it's kind of cool for what it is. It has 4 points of articulation, it has 4 ears, and they all wiggle, and all the legs move, but it's kind of stupid, you know, because I don't know, I don't think this was well thought out. You know what I mean? Just give me a toy, like Toy Dinosaur style, where the legs move and maybe this moves. I don't know. Anyway, so we're making a new saddle for this, because the saddle that comes with is bullshit, all right? Well, on cutting off the old saddle, oh, I got it the wrong way. On cutting off the old saddle, it was revealed to me that there's a hole in there. And I said to myself, self, can we use that hole for something? But so anyway, so in my new saddle incorporation, I have incorporated that where you can open it. There's a fucking stormtrooper rifle in there. You can open it and get your zigzag papers or your strike anywhere matches or your fucking zip drive with the fucking enemy, you know, the readout of the Death Star plans. They can be hidden right there. You all have this Ronto, and I'm not going to hide stuff in mine, because obviously if you come to my house, you're going to check my Ronto. Hashtag check the Ronto. But anyway, last thing, lots of people have actually seen this, but I wanted to officially put it on a video. This is the Star Wars Space Camouflage X-Wing. We're still looking for a canopy. We're going to put fabric. We're going to fucking put some cool-ass fabric on this seat. I need 3 guns, because I have one, and I need a canopy. So, anyway, I did want to show this off officially on the channel. Hey, anybody going to Pensacon later on in February? Lack doesn't have his tickets yet, but Super John, who else? Anybody in the fucking Northwest Florida area? Pensacon's kind of a big fucking deal, and Pensacon is a unique thing in that it's not fucking San Diego Comic-Con yet. Like, there's not billions of people, but it's big enough that it draws good fucking people if you're looking for autographs or shit. And maybe I'll put up a list later, because I just glanced at it, and of course I'm out of modernism, so it means little to me, but I did recognize people, and I was like, oh, these are all good people. So anyway, y'all check out Pensacon. It's like February 24th. It's coming right now. This has been General Lack Sivrak. I appreciate y'all. There's nothing but love and respect. Look for a pickup, opening, and unboxing video dropping later. Hey, much love and respect to everybody out there. All right, that's the left one. I love you guys. All right, y'all take her light.